Welcome back to the Hankook Extreme 4x4 Challenge. And into the next obstacle with Mario Strauss going for the 100-point line. And you can see they're all just checking to see which line is going to be the better one. Strauss is going to set the pace here. And a couple of drivers using his initial trip through this 100-point line to see whether or not they can do the same thing, or they may look at taking a slightly easier line and slightly easier option. Looks like a flag being touched at the top there. Strauss now looking to bring it down on the other side. And does so. Now it's to try and line it up to get out. There's the first part sorted. Past the Hankook flags and out the obstacle. Good run. Now let's see what everybody else is going to do. Hind, Iran. And this is Blom, of course, that he pilots. He'll be looking to take the 120 route and going for the extra bumps, as well as the extra points available. No replacement for displacement, as they say. And certainly some big power underneath that right foot of his. Look at that independent steering coming into play as well. Trying to avoid all the banners, but having to go through onto the extra bump before he exits. There he goes around that side. Look at that suspension working. And those Hankooks are definitely being put into very good use now as he starts to line up for the exit point on the 120 option. So it's all clear for now. Stand by for it to be lit up the hill. Slow and steady initially. I think he's maybe just looking for a line. A rollback being taken, so that cost him slightly. Oh, and he's just gone slightly right, which means he's going to go over the flag and lose some points there for the peg too. Did very nicely up till that point. Holtzhausen taking a similar line. Now look just for a different option when he gets to the other side though. He's seen the first driver go through, so he's probably going to see where the advantage is to be made up and where he can possibly score a clear run and 120 points. Hasn't held back yet, puts it into probably first, lights it up. Going to try and keep it to the left-hand side. Look at how that car is battling. And it's just stuck on the top there. Digging in. And eventually just getting over the top. Now that's exactly what he needs, just the momentum to pull him over. And he misses the peg. Great run from Lucas. Jacques Watt. This man also has a very good idea of where to go now, having seen two cars on that 120 option. And Grumpy definitely doesn't want to end up being the last, or the man not to make it through all clear after seeing Holtzhausen's clear run. He drops in, a little bit of a change up on angle, just to set him up for the exit. Look at that. It's an unbelievable shot. How awesome the technology on these cars is to get him just to the right-hand side of the exit ramp. Not exactly where everybody else was. They were a little bit more to the left-hand side now. Let's see. You can see he's a bit concerned. They are looking over there. Maybe this might not be a bad option. Let's see what happens. Good drive. Keeps it all together, turning the wheels at the top to get the extra traction and gets through. Probably the best one we've seen out of those top three. Very nicely done there from Swat. Definitely getting a lot of votes on the sideline by the sounds of things. Barry Drenth coming in now as well. He's also gone for the 120 option. 4x4 man coming there, looking for a chance now. Remember, he doesn't have the diff lock, so he's going to make it a little bit more difficult here for himself, and he will have to take the rollback. Line him up, try and get out. He goes left, which is the right thing to do. No pun intended, but eventually gets through and just misses that top. Look at that from a different angle. Look at the air time. All four wheels off there for at least a second and a half. Landed in the right position, and the crowd loved that. And lots of social media feed going out there of these cars, particularly Holtzhausen and the modifieds. Holtzhausen now. These holes just get deeper and deeper, and the hills to exit are even bigger and more exciting, and a little clip of the pole coming out. Grumpy comes in right behind him. Let's see, entry, just a very, very high angle to come in there. once you're in, you've got to get out. So what goes down must come up again.
Going up there.
Let's see if he gets it right. Or is he going to take the left-hand route? I don't think he is. He's going to go for the harder route, that's for sure. Grumpy going to put it all together now. And also clips it just on the exit point. That flag's in a very tricky position. Mario Strauss, he's going to try something different. Hopefully not clipped it. No, that flag is in the way of every car so far. Billy Best is the next man up. As he comes in and looks to try and get this machine of his out and in. Also clipping that flag. Everybody's clipped the flag, so it doesn't look like that flag is going to be not hit today. Here we go, dropping in. It's our pink helmet car again. Piet Skutter. Butter really has battled on these exits today. They are exceptionally steep. A lot steeper than what we've seen on a few occasions. Oh, how's that for some airtime? That's the way we like to do it. Check that from a different angle. That's incredible. All he did was tap that front brake and down went the nose. Christoph Brink going to do the similar thing now to try and get out. He's got a slightly different line that he's playing around with here. Van der End. Oh, he nearly went end over end there, did Tim Van der End. That definitely didn't work out for him. Just clipping the left wheel. Putting the wheel straight up in the air. And now trying to eat dirt. Himself, his co-driver, and everybody behind him. Mark Van der End looking for an option that possibly won't get him caught as much as his brother got. And he gets through a little bit easier, that's for sure. Using a little bit of the suspension to bounce him through as well.
For the day. Let's see how it goes.
Mario Strauss, he's about to make his way into the obstacle. A couple of these guys could possibly need some oxygen tanks with the amount of dust that's out there. We did say that dust was going to be a major problem. It's just the Super Bowl. It's not a bad run there at all. It's the last obstacle of the day, and it's a lot that people have been waiting for. It's the wall of death. And you've got to try and get all the way around and not hit any of those little pegs on the sideline. Good job there from Grumpy. Remember what happens now is out the other side. Glorious very lucky to be the first man to go. Billy Best is the next one. Very high up on the wall. You can see the crowd just diving for their lives there to avoid the left front wheel. Barry Drent will be up as well for the challenge as he gets up onto that wall of death. It's an awesome little run here from these guys. And he got it through, and very nicely done in the end. Now to try and get out. To get a bit of aerial material from that drone just above his car. Ultimate 4x4, and is it the ultimate 4x4 that gets out with a bit of airtime? Yes, it is. Great job. Just fingers up next. Corey Hudson behind the wheel. Co-pilot ready to go onto the wall of death.
Steineck again presented an excellent day. Jacques, every year he dig the holes deeper and bigger, make it more fun for us. But overall, I think the whole day went very successful. We had, if I can remember, one roll for the day. We had 2 or 3 breakages. Some was repaired. So I think we had one hell of a day. And we can't wait to be back next year.
Yeah, it was an incredible event here at Steineck Lodge. Don't try this at home, remember. Or maybe just try it if you're in the crowd. But how's this? Just to close things off. All 3 at the same time. Yeehaw! Nothing wrong with that. So 4x4 action heads down to the stage now. And the main event taking place up there with Steve Hofmeyer and friends. And everybody at Steineck is loving this. 2019's event will take place on the 31st of August. So don't miss out. Come and check us out on Facebook and get all the information about the weekend's activities. We'll see you soon.